out there, welcome to another gun fixing video with Ethan, where we are working on another Smith & Wesson clone. This time it's not the real deal. Let me just give you a little story of where we got this Schofield at. This is a Uberti replica of the Smith & Wesson Model 3 Schofield. We bought it at an auction here recently for quite a decent price, and we were wondering why we got it for so cheap. We couldn't look at it beforehand. And when we went to go shoot it, we realized that it was out of time. That is because somebody has taken this little hand right here and has filed down the end of it. Let's see if I can show it to you better. Yeah, it's been filed down. The camera doesn't catch it very well, but you can take my word on it. So what I'm going to have to do is I actually ordered another one from Taylor's & Company, and they sent me the wrong part, and I'm not really wanting to sit and wait another 2 weeks for them to send me the right part. So we're just going to draw this one out by hand. We're going to heat it up with a propane torch and then take it over to the vise, which has a mini anvil on it, and we're going to beat it down until it essentially flows and it stretches itself. So here we go. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to measure it. Now I've already measured it, and I have marked it down on my handy dandy notebook here. And I've got a marking of 0.636 1/1007 inch. We're going to try to stretch that out to about, I don't know, maybe 6.4 640 1/1007 inch. We may even go 6.4 or 0.645, and then if we need to, we can always file it down a little bit. So what am I talking about whenever I say a revolver is in or out of time? Well, I have two revolvers here. One is in time and one is out of time. First off, I'm going to show you what an in time revolver looks like. So what you do to test this is you place your hand on the cylinder, slowly pull back the hammer until you hear your click. All right, there's the click for the hammer. It's all the way to the rear. Now, if I try to rotate this cylinder clockwise like Smith & Wessons do, it's already in time, okay? That pistol is in time. Okay, this one, on the other hand, I'm pretty sure is out of time, so let's go ahead and test it. All right, the hammer has gone all the way to the rear. I put pressure on the cylinder. Let's try to rotate it and see if it clicks. Yep. So this pistol is slightly out of time. We're probably going to have to do something about it too, but for now, what's happening is this hand right here, which you can see it's different on the Model 3, but you can see it in there. Let's see, give you a better view. All right, you see how that hand moves up? That pushes this ratchet on the cylinder. Now what will happen is that hand will get worn down, or in the case of this Uberti Schofield, somebody has filed it down, and it won't push the cylinder all the way into the locked position. This can cause lead to shave off and hit bystanders, or if it was bad enough, it could even cause the gun to explode, especially with rim fires. So let's go ahead and let's fix this Model 3. We're going to stretch the hand. We got our torch started. Here's the hand. We're going to heat it up, and we're going to make sure that we're really careful about that lip that you probably cannot see. I know my hands are dirty. I've been working today. Yeah, you can kind of see that lip right there. So we're going to try to save that by taking this, placing it on our vise, like such, where the lip is going to be inside that crack, and then we will take our hammer and we will strike it right in this area right here to stretch it. So we're going to do that right quick. Alright, we got it to a nice cherry red. We're going to go ahead and put it on the vise here, and we're going to stretch it. And you're on there, still holding a little heat. Alright. Let's see what we got. We now have 0.645. Try it one more time. Yeah, we're at 645. Go ahead and cool it, and let's see if it shrinks any. Alright, let's check it now. 0, 6.39. Okay, so we've grown a little bit. We're going to try to get it expanded out to around 6.45. It's okay to have it a little longer in this case because longer is actually going to be better. So we actually want it too long so we can put it in the gun and we can take a few swipes at it with the file and get it to where it locks up tight. So we're going to heat her back up and try again. Bring it. Oh, I don't want that bottom part to get too hot. Alright, let's check it. Go ahead and cool it off. Alright. Bring it out. We're at now. Our cool measurement is 6.44. That's probably close enough. We're going to put it back in and try it. And if we have to, we can always take off a little bit with the file. Alright, that's about good. Ready? Do her to her. Alright, here we go. Alright. Quench it. And let's get our measurement. Now I know we are hardening this every time we quench it, but we will go ahead and we will naturalize it once we get it to the length that we want. We are at, now we are at 6.49. Okay, that should be plenty. We're going to go ahead and naturalize this right quick with the torch. And then essentially what we're going to do is we're just going to heat it back up to slight red color and then let it cool naturally. And then we're going to put it in the gun. And then we're going to file it to fit. We're going to file on this hand to make it fit just perfectly, but when we went to go do our test, I'm going to put this barrel on the end of this table, put a little pressure on it so it doesn't pop open on me because I don't got the latch on. But whenever I put a little pressure on the cylinder and I cock the hammer back, we get to that first click. That is a very beautifully timed revolver. Let me show you again. Put that all the way in, put a little pressure on the cylinder. Yeah, that thing is locking up tight as a drum. We're going to put her back together and we should be ready to rock and roll. Alright, so we've naturalized this now and it is cool to touch. It only took about 5 minutes after it was glowing a dull red to get it to naturalize. But now that we got it there, let's go ahead and drop her back into the pistol and see what we got. So that, boys and girls, is how you stretch a hand. Once again, I am not a professional. I just got this information. I actually read it whenever I was a kid out of this book here by Mr. Charles Edward Chappell. And that's an old gunsmithing technique. Seems to work pretty good. So, as always, thank you for watching. See ya. One more thing. I'd like to thank Mr. Duke Frazier for this nice little Schofield holster.
Perfect fit.
Perfect fit.
If you ever need one, that's where to go.